Retain gang, what's poppin', man? This your boy Tay, back at y'all again with another video, man. I appreciate you guys for tapping in, showing love and support as always. But today, guys, I want to speak on, what's going on, the solar flares, the energy that's hitting us, the shift, the air quality. It's so much going on right now, and a lot of us can be discouraged. You can be in fear and not really know where to go. But the most important thing to do right now is to go within, right? Find love, find peace within yourself, that inner tranquility. And this is the reason why I don't speak on a lot of current events on my channel, because I don't want to distract you guys from the true mission, which is inner self, healing, doing shadow work, right? The true spiritual awakening is within inside yourself. That's where all the codes are. The kingdom of God lives inside of you. Okay, so everything that's happening outside of you is happening inside of you. Remember, the shift is inside. All right, and then you will shift. When you shift inside, that will shift your reality. All right, so don't let these things distract you too much. I mean, of course you want to be aware. Like, don't get it twisted, guys. I've been tapped into what's going on, but I don't let it bother me so much where I lose focus. All right, so where do we start, man? I see a lot of people trying to figure out what's the right foods to eat for this shift that's happening. And I'm gonna tell you right now, guys, don't run yourself crazy trying to find the right food. Use what you have where you live at. You know what I'm saying? Do the best you can. That's all I can say. Because a lot of these people that talk about certain foods to eat, you might not have access to that food. So just find what works for you, right? I know everybody trying to get away from GMO and trying to go organic and whole, but you guys got to understand that we probably never had real food before, right? GMO food didn't just start this year. Everybody knows about it now, but GMO's been around for decades. So I'm an '89 baby, you know what I'm saying? We probably never had real food ever in our lifetime. You feel what I'm saying? So, like me, man, I grew up, we was eating all type of BS. Chips and little cakes, going to the gas station, getting 25-cent cakes and juices and all that type of stuff, man. But it still didn't stop me from my spiritual awakening. It didn't stop me from transforming into the best version of myself. I went off to college and everything. So you would think eating all that stuff would damage me, but we adapt and we evolve. Okay, so and even if you're eating GMO foods, understand that that GMO came from an original source. So that original vegetable or that fruit that's GMO, it still has the original DNA inside of it. All right, so when you eat GMO food, even if it is GMO and you eat it, you're still getting that information from the original. You get what I'm saying? It's just like a forensics team. If they take your DNA, they don't need a whole lot of you to get your DNA. They just need a piece of your skin or a strand of your hair, and they have all your genetic information. So the same thing with these foods, man. The genetic information of the original is still in there. Okay, we adapt, right? We adapt and we evolve, and that's what we've been doing. That's why we still here. So I want you guys to know, do the best you can, man. Don't run yourself crazy, because they're talking about the power's about to go out, the power grid, and we're not gonna have internet or anything. You're not gonna have access to Amazon and all these places to order your food or order supplies, right? So you gotta learn how to make do with what's around you. Getting back to a minimalistic lifestyle, right? Learn how to not rely on food so much. I don't eat a lot. I might eat 1 or 2 meals a day. I'm over 200 pounds. I work out almost every day. Okay? And you don't need a lot of food, man. The less food that you eat, but before I even say that, make sure you're eating the right foods now. Your fruits and veggies. Your grains, if you can. Sometimes I might eat a little vegan sausage or something like that, but for the most part, I don't eat meat. I try to keep it simple. But when you train yourself not to rely on so much food, eating 3, 4, 5 meals a day, what your body does is it learns how to strip more nutrients from the food that you're eating. It's going to adapt. oh wow, this might be our only meal today. So we need to strip as much nutrients as we can from this food that we're getting. As opposed to you eating 5 big meals and now your body's not getting all the nutrients it needs. It's just trying to hurry up and digest that food. So you need to train your body to be minimalistic. All right. Also, you see where I'm at, I'm outside, right? I notice in the wintertime and in the warmer months, in the wintertime, I eat more food, but yeah, I don't get as much muscle, or it's hard for me to keep my weight. In the summertime, I eat less, but yet I gain more muscle. So what is the missing factor in these two? I'm outside, in the sun, in nature. You see, the key thing about this shift is getting back to nature, because this is where all the energy's at. You feel me? All this information being sent from the sun, you know, is transforming us, and it's giving us the right code so that we can move accordingly. But understand, even if the sun ain't out, you can still come out in nature, plant your feet. Like I'm barefoot right now. Plant your feet and plug back in. These trees, the grass, the plants, they sit outside all day soaking up solar energy. So even when the sun is not out, you still can come in nature and plug in, and you plugged into all that solar energy, right? Not only is it coming from above, but it's coming from below too, because the Earth's core is supposed to be molten lava, right? It's supposed to be hot, but what is that? It's another sun. So when you plant your feet, you're still gaining that information that you need. Not only is it going to give you the information and heal you, but it's also going to charge you up, right? If you guys watch Dragon Ball Z, you know, when they always be out in nature, you see Goku out in nature meditating, and he's able to absorb all the energy around him. That's for real, right? There's all type of energy out here, man, that'll help charge you up and give you energy. That way you won't need as much food, especially when you start to transition into your light body, which is you start to awaken into your higher self. Your light body doesn't require a lot of physical food. You're gonna run off of energy, because we are electricity, right? Your spinal cord is literally a power grid in your body. Your spinal cord is where your nervous system is at. And all the nerves in your body run from that power grid. Just like in your city or your neighborhood, you see power lines. Those power lines are connected to a power grid, right? Which is the main source of electricity. So you run off electricity too. You'll start to learn how to get your fuel from natural electrical sources, okay? All you do when you eat food is you're stripping the electrical energy from that food. That's all you're doing. But you can go right to the source, which is nature. Plug right in. You feel me? So we got to get back to living this minimalistic life and learn how to live off of nature. That's what it's coming down to. All right? There's nothing to be afraid of. You feel me? There's nothing to be afraid of, but learn how to absorb the energy around you. Get out in nature and start meditating, right? If you ever look outside, you look in the sky, and you see like these little glowing orbs floating around, they look like little molecules, particles floating around, right? That's energy. You know what I'm saying? That is prana, that is an essence that's able to give you energy when you breathe it in. This is why if you go out in nature, man, and then you stay out there for 20 minutes, barefoot, grounding, you'll feel energized, you'll feel calm. There's a reason for that, right? So take advantage of this, guys, especially during these warm months. Get outside and start absorbing this energy. That's gonna help you on your shift, because you're gonna need it, okay? We're gonna need it. There's so much crazy stuff going on right now. The best thing you can do right now is stay calm during the chaos. And nature is going to be that one factor that's going to keep you calm, keep you at peace, and it's going to strip any negativity from your body. Okay? Guys, I don't just come out here to make videos. I come out here to ground and absorb energy as well. You know what I'm saying? But it's just convenient for me to be out here and record, but, you know, I'm out here anyway. You know what I'm saying? So take advantage of this. Don't be afraid. Go into this shift, transition with the mindset of you are going to evolve. You're going to see a better world. You're going to shift into a higher dimension. That's where we at right now. Okay? Don't be afraid of the power grid going down and the air quality. Don't let all this stuff put fear in you, okay? Don't let it put fear in you. You are immortal. You are a multi-dimensional being. Okay? All this stuff is amateur, right? It's kindergarten compared to what you are. All right? So stay focused. Don't let this distract you. Okay? Focus within. If you guys need help, ask your guardians, ask the Most High, ask your higher self to guide you, show you the answers, to protect you. Okay, it's that easy. You got the power within you. Okay, so that being said, guys, if you need extra help, man, I do one-on-one consultations. I'll leave a link in the description. Y'all have a beautiful day, man, and I'm out.